Welcome to the TxDOT Lubbock District Loop 88 segments 1, 2, and 4 virtual public hearing pre-recorded video presentation. TxDOT is proposing to construct the Loop 88 project from US 84 near Shallowater to US 84 near Slaton by converting existing rural roadways to an access-controlled 6-lane freeway with frontage roads and ramps. Interchanges will be developed at designated cross streets. Given the unique circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, along with our commitment to protect public health during this national emergency, TxDOT is conducting this virtual public hearing to avoid in-person contact. At this time, the online format will be in lieu of an in-person public hearing. The presentation will cover the same information the Lubbock District would have shared at an in-person public hearing. However, the comment process will be different, and that will be explained shortly. All project information can be found on the Lubbock County website at www.co.lubbock.tx.us. My name is Octavio Saenz, and I would like to welcome and thank you for watching this virtual public hearing that is being shared with the public today, Tuesday, June 9, 2020. I am serving as your presenter on behalf of the Lubbock District. Kylan Francis is the Director of Transportation, Planning and Development for the Lubbock District. We will be covering the following areas: project overview, environmental overview, project schedule and next steps, the public comment process, and this will be a little different than our in-person public hearings. More information on that later. And then adjournment. Prior to December 16, 2014, the Federal Highway Administration, otherwise known as FHWA, reviewed and approved documents prepared under the National Environmental Policy Act, known as NEPA. However, on December 16, 2014, the Texas Department of Transportation assumed responsibility from the HWA for reviewing and approving certain assigned NEPA environmental documents. This Memorandum of Understanding was renewed on December 9, 2019. This review and approval process applies to this proposed project. The virtual public hearing presented by TxDOT is being provided to share information and to encourage comments from the public regarding the proposed Loop 88 project. Notices for this hearing were published on the Lubbock County website and in the Lubbock Avalanche Journal on Sunday, May 24, 2020. The notice was mailed to adjacent property owners and elected public officials. Additional outreach methods for this virtual public hearing included local media and social media. TxDOT is committed to continue our efforts to gain public feedback about this project. We understand this virtual public hearing format is a bit different, so let's take a few minutes and explain the comment process, the most important part of this video. Given our current COVID-19 situation, the Lubbock District is asking the public to provide their input through verbal and written comments. The first way you can share your input is to provide your verbal testimony, similar to an in-person public hearing. The verbal testimony option is available starting at 4 p.m. today, Tuesday, June 9, 2020. Please call 806-370-8060 and leave a voicemail with your comment during the 15-day comment period. Your comments will be recorded and a response will be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. The voicemail system allows you to record a voicemail up to 3 minutes long, similar to the time provided during our standard in-person public hearing practice. In addition to providing the verbal testimony voicemail option, TxDOT is also encouraging written comments. Comments must be received or postmarked by Wednesday, June 24, 2020, to be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. You can submit written comments in the following ways. Email your comments to lbb_projects@txdot.gov. You can mail your comments to TxDOT Loop 88 Project Manager, Texas Department of Transportation, 135 Slaton Road, Lubbock, Texas 79404. Most importantly, please be sure to submit your written and verbal comments no later than Wednesday, June 24, 2020, which is 15 days after the original June 9, 2020 hearing date. The responses to your comments submitted during the comment period will be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. This report will be posted to the TxDOT website within the next few months. We appreciate your understanding with this comment process. Now, let's start talking about the project details. The Loop 88 project is approximately 37 miles long. Today, we will talk about segments 1, 2, and 4. Environmental and design for segment 3 are complete and right-of-way acquisition is currently underway. The Loop 88 project includes widening existing 2-lane roadways to a 6-lane freeway with frontage roads and ramps, concrete paving for the main lanes and frontage roads, retaining walls, direct connects at US 87, US 82/82, and US 84 near Slaton, interchanges at designated cross streets, traffic control, built frontage roads, then main lanes, and safety lighting. You can also view these designs in more detail on the Lubbock County website. Why is this project needed? This project is needed to improve safety and efficiency of travel due to ongoing development in these areas. The purpose of the proposed project is to increase mobility by adding travel lanes which would facilitate the safe and efficient movement of goods and people within Lubbock and Lubbock County. This project would foster economic development by providing accessibility in areas that have limited access. The purpose of the public hearing is to inform the public of the status of the planning on the project and present the Lubbock District's recommendations based on studies performed to date. We also want to describe the recommended highway project design so that the public can determine the project's potential to affect their lives and property, and to develop a record of public views and participation to accompany recommendations for subsequent decisions. TxDOT held the first public meeting on February the 20th, 2018 at the Lubbock Cooper Performing Arts Center, 16302 Loop 493, Lubbock, Texas, to inform the public of the proposed Loop 88 segments 1, 2, and 4 and gather comments from the public, elected officials, and other interested stakeholders. There were 116 attendees and 6 comments were received from the public as part of the first public outreach effort. TxDOT held the second public meeting on July 24, 2018 at the Lubbock Cooper Performing Arts Center, 16302 Loop 493, Lubbock, Texas. During this meeting, TxDOT continued to gather feedback from the 185 attendees, receiving 60 comments as part of the second public meeting outreach effort. TxDOT held a meeting with affected property owners regarding Segment 4 of the Loop 88 project on October 11, 2018 at the TxDOT Lubbock District Training Center. This meeting was for the property owners along County Road 7500 between CR 3000 and CR 3300. The open house forum presented 4 route options for this portion of Segment 4 and gathered public feedback from these affected property owners. 31 people attended and 17 comments were received as part of this meeting. This is a public hearing to present TxDOT's Loop 88 recommended design for segments 1, 2, and 4. Hearings are more formal and occur near the end of the environmental and engineering processes. These are the proposed typicals for the Loop 88 project. The right-of-way will be 400 feet to accommodate an ultimate 6-lane freeway with one-way frontage roads. Bridge header banks will be retaining walls. Typical Lubbock frontage road 5-lane configuration will be at all intersections: right turn, straight or left, left turn, and U-turn. Drainage will be handled in ditches and culverts. This is the interchange at US 84 and FM 2641 near Shallowater. This interchange design allows for a future extension of Loop 88 to the Lubbock-Preston-Smith International Airport along FM 2641. The eastbound Loop 88 frontage roads will line up with FM 2641 east of US 84. Westbound FM 2641 traffic that wants to get on Loop 88 will have to go west on US 84 to the next crossover, then turn left onto Loop 88. This is the interchange at US 62/82 and FM 1585 near Woolforth. This is an elevated rotary with the US 62/82 main lanes on the ground level, the frontage roads and the rotary on the second level to get over the railroad tracks, and the third level is the Loop 88 main lanes. Connections to the side roads are separated from the rotary to provide plenty of weaving and merging room for the frontage roads. The side road ramps also allow existing traffic movements to connect to LP 88 in an efficient manner. This is the interchange at US 87 and FM 1585 south of Lubbock. It is an 8-leg direct connect interchange design with the frontage roads on level 1, US 87 main lanes on level 2, Loop 88 main lanes on level 3, and the direct connectors will be levels 4 and 5. The frontage roads intersect using a standard box design with U-turns. This is the interchange at US 84 near Slaton. This design allows free flow merging on and off US 84. US 84 main lanes, Loop 88 frontage roads, and the eastbound US 84 direct connections are at ground level. The westbound US 84 main lane direct connectors are bridges since they will go over the US 84 main lanes. This is a project schedule for segments 1 and 2. Environmental studies will be completed in the summer of 2020. Right-of-way acquisition is expected to begin in 2022, and the first construction should let in 2031. Construction is estimated to span 30 to 40 years with an estimated cost of $750 million. The project schedule for Segment 4 also has environmental studies being completed in the summer of this year. Right-of-way acquisition is expected to begin in 2038, and the first construction should let in 2047. Construction is estimated to span 20 to 30 years with an estimated cost of $714 million. Highway planning and construction requires the close cooperation among all levels of government. The highway project covered by this public hearing will be developed cooperatively by Lubbock MPO, the City of Lubbock, the Texas Department of Transportation, and the Federal Highway Administration. The state of Texas will pay 100% of the cost of preliminary engineering and environmental studies. The right-of-way acquisition will be a combination of federal, state, and local funds. The highway construction costs will be a combination of federal and state funds. The environmental studies conducted for these projects comply with the National Environmental Policy Act. In addition, the environmental review, consultation, and other actions required by applicable federal environmental laws for this project are being or have been carried out by TxDOT pursuant to 23 United States Code 327. This also includes the Memorandum of Understanding dated December 9, 2019 and executed by the Federal Highway Administration and TxDOT. The environmental study identified and assessed potential impacts by the proposed project to the natural and human environment, including biological resources, cultural resources, hazardous materials, traffic noise, community impacts. Environmental assessments were conducted for the proposed projects. A copy of the environmental documents and technical reports that are available for public review can be found on the Lubbock County website at www.co.lubbock.tx.us. Individual tech reports will be available for public review on the TxDOT website at www.txdot.gov at a later date. The project will convert approximately 850 acres to transportation use for segments 1 and 2 and approximately 513 acres for segment 4. Portions of the project area lie within the 100-year floodplain. Design of this project will be conducted in accordance with a TxDOT Hydraulic Design Manual. Adherence to the TxDOT Hydraulic Design Manual ensures that this project will not result in a significant encroachment as defined by FHWA's rules. Archaeological intensive studies will be completed after project right-of-way has been acquired. Best management practices will be implemented to avoid impacts to migratory birds, threatened and endangered species, and species of concern. A traffic noise analysis was conducted in accordance with state and federal guidelines. The noise analysis identified locations that would result in a traffic noise impact. Noise abatement measures were evaluated for these locations. None of the noise abatement measures will be both reasonable and feasible. Therefore, no barriers are proposed for these projects. These projects will not affect a wildlife or waterfowl refuge or land from a historic site. As stated previously, segments 1 and 2 will require approximately 850 acres, and segment 4 will require approximately 513 acres for the proposed project. The additional right-of-way anticipates the displacement of 12 residential properties on segments 1 and 2. Segment 4 would displace 11 residential and 5 non-residential properties. We invite you to review more information about the TxDOT right-of-way acquisition process and TxDOT's relocation assistance program concerning services and benefits for displaced persons and businesses on the TxDOT website at www.txdot.gov. Let's recap how you can provide input about this project. The first way you can share your input is to provide your verbal testimony similar to an in-person public hearing. The verbal testimony option is available starting at 4 p.m. Tuesday, June 9, 2020. Please call 806-370-8060 and leave a voicemail with your comment during the 15-day comment period. Your comments will be recorded and a response will be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. The voicemail system allows you to record a voicemail up to 3 minutes long, similar to the time provided during our standard in-person public hearing practice. In addition to providing the verbal testimony voicemail option, TxDOT is also encouraging written comments. Comments must be received or postmarked by Wednesday, June 24, 2020 to be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. You can submit written comments in the following ways. Email your comments to lbb_projects@txdot.gov or mail your comments to TxDOT Loop 88 Project Manager, Texas Department of Transportation, 135 Slaton Road, Lubbock, Texas 79404. Again, most importantly, please be sure to submit your written and verbal comments no later than Wednesday, June 24, 2020, which is 15 days after the original June 9, 2020 hearing date. The responses to your comments submitted during the comment period will be included in the virtual public hearing summary report. This report will be posted to the TxDOT website within the next few months. Secondly, don't hesitate to contact the Lubbock District Office with any questions about the project. In closing, we want to remind everyone that you can call or email these project contacts Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. with any questions or comments at any time in the project development process. And don't forget to click on TxDOT Facebook link for current information, road conditions, and construction updates. This concludes the virtual public hearing. Thank you.